Gabbard just came out today saying what? She says, I'm leaving the Democratic Party. Did you guys see that? How
amazing.
1-minute video. She says, I'm leaving the Democratic Party. And she doesn't say where she's going. She just said she's leaving the Democratic Party, right? And you can go on her Twitter. I don't know if you have it or not. If you want to just play it, you send me the tweet. If you just want to play that up, just go to her Twitter account and you should.
That's it. Right, that's it right on the
there.
left.
Yeah.
And where do you think she's going to go, Pat? Think she's going to go to the right, or think she's going to stay right in the middle?
No.
I don't know.
No.
Just when was this?
This is
But let me ask you: is anyone shocked by this? Like, I feel like she's been at war with the Democratic Party for. I mean, it's like the Andrew Yang situation.
Can I say one thing?
I'm not shocked by this whatsoever.
But this is not about being shocked or not. I'm not expecting anybody to be shocked. Mm-hmm. But you had a superstar on your side.
Yep.
You can't lose superstars like this on your side. You had Joe Rogan on your side. Mm-hmm. You had Elon Musk on your side. You had all these people on your side that you're losing. You cannot continuously lose superstars. The example was made yesterday about CNN versus Fox. And I said to the lady that was here with us, Nazani Noor, I said, listen, most Persians in LA, I don't know why, they're all on CNN camp. No, it's not true. It's 50. I said, it's not 50-50.
No
it's
way.
more like 60-40, if not higher. She says, no, it's 50-50. I said, okay, fine. I said, look at CNN. The model doesn't work. They lied for 5, 6, 7 years, and people left them. Oh, you're saying Fox doesn't lie? You don't think Fox has, what was the word she was using? Like,
they're like
Misinformation, bias?
sensationalists.
I said, of course they're biased. Of course they're biased.
They're selling.
But they're giving you information. The left is just repeating the same thing over and over again in CNN specifically and MSNBC. Look what happened to their viewership. And I give the example. I said, you ever had somebody talk shit about a restaurant that's busy and you go to it, you're like, why is she talk so many bad things about a restaurant, but every time I go there, I got to wait 30 minutes. Mm-hmm. Why is this restaurant so bad? I said, CNN is a restaurant that's empty while people say it's great. Fox is a restaurant that's full while people say it sucks.
Yeah.
Eventually, people get to go and eat food at a place that's full to say, what the hell is going on here? Mm-hmm. People are starting to ask, maybe I have something wrong and I got to hear a different perspective. That's all it is. That's why a lot of these podcasts are doing good.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan today to the world is considered a Republican. And the last thing he is.
He's a Republican.
Yeah, I don't think he's a Republican.
He said he's not.
No. To the left, he's a Republican.
Yeah,
I didn't say he's a Republican.
Yeah.
To the left, he's a Republican just because he's asking questions. Did you guys see the clip with the Rolling Stones founder being on his podcast yesterday or like sometime this week?
Yes. The one that he annihilated. Is that the one? Yeah.
Did you see that?
I saw some of it.
Who was he?
He's like, the government should regulate. They're better
internet.
at regulating the
Who from
internet.
the Stones was on?
Yeah,
it's a great clip of him just like taking down this person has this kind of sense of, oh, the government, like the government does good and the government can be transformed.
I mean, Rolling Stone magazine, Jan Wenner?
Yes.
That's exactly who it is.
The guy was.
Yeah.
But it was a vicious
That's
takedown.
exactly who it is. That's exactly who it is. I was on. Don't play it, but that's exactly who it is. Mm-hmm. And Joe just challenged him over and over and over and over. And the guy is just oblivious. He's like, no, that's exactly what it is. The government's better at it. The government's better at it. The government's better at it. He says, it's not the politician. It's the government. And Joe says, that's the government. No, it's the politician, Joe. That's the government. No, it's politicians.
Mm-hmm. That's the government.
That's the government. Kept going back and forth. Yeah. So people, through dialogue and exchange and conversations, are starting to really ask questions, which is kind of cool.
And go ahead, Jeff.
When you say like the Democrat Party needs the Tulsi Gabbards or the Joe Rogans, you're thinking about policy, because Joe Rogan is someone, and Tulsi Gabbard as well, they come out, they support things like single payer, they support policies that Democrats like, but they're not representative of the left anymore. I mean, AOC is representative of the left. This hard woke stuff, this stuff that talks about kids and surgeries to gender surgeries and gutting, everything that really made the country great in terms of freedom and values, that is what the left represents. So I don't think there's a home for them anymore there. The question for me becomes, where do those people go? Where do the Joe Rogans, who still espouse a lot of policies similar to what the left used to be, where do they find themselves? Like, where does Tulsi Gabbard go? Does she hop on a debate stage now and present a problem for the left and right? Because she's a common sense person. She doesn't align herself with one side or the other. I think that's good. Let her hop on that debate stage and force the Ron DeSantis's of the world, and it's not going to be Joe Biden, so Kamala Harris, whoever, force them to be better at what they do, challenge them. The problem is that I don't know how somebody like a Tulsi gets elected, because she's conservative in some sense, but then you look at issues like abortion and you look at single payer, and people want someone who fits in a box. You know, people still want that. They're going to be confused by a Tulsi Gabbard. They're going to be confused by a Joe Rogan.
But I think the market needs someone like a Tulsi Gabbard or even an Andrew Yang, someone in the middle
debate, for sure,
to challenge both sides. Yep. I mean, if you look at both parties, I mean, who's going to be supportive of whether it's the DNC or the RNC? You got to have someone behind you. We've learned that from multiple people that have been on here. Unless you have a party behind you, a platform behind you, it's going to be hard to basically galvanize your party, right? I mean, the Trump self-funded, so there was not a lot of people in the RNC were basically behind Trump, but because he had his own money, he was doing his own thing. But I think there's such a yearning and such a fervor out there for someone in the middle ground, common sense, that whether it's a Tulsi or a Yang or whoever's in the middle, that the country does want something like that. I just don't know if
But her question is, where do they go?
Yeah.
Her question is, where do they go?
Well, Andrew Yang started a new party.
Me looking at her, like, that's a great clip that she said this morning. Freedom, all of fantastic. I'm not going to vote for her because she supports single payer. She's still a big government girl. She's just a big government girl that's not grounded in woke craziness.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.